is too obvious that the wealth created by the business of mining, its potential to contribute to the alleviation of poverty and to provide decent work opportunities, primary objectives of our government's policy formulation strategies, are exceptional. It is indeed a precious gem in our country's sovereign crown, and this quite likely is the underlying logic for the call of some aspirations to nationalize the mining sector. An industry that is not competitive in the global marketplace, no matter how zealous the commitment, will not have the essential capacity to achieve transformation benchmarks. Neither will it be able to give sufficient impetus to the performance drivers that advance internationally prescribed sustainability principles. And I honestly want to take off my hat to the Mission Light project team, as I said. And I just want to urge members to support all these initiatives because they are critical and they are important. And we will only achieve these if we are united as a body, if we are united as the industry. It's critical that we move forward and move on. The challenge has been given to us by the Minister. We grab it with our both hands, Madam Minister, and we'll deal with that one. On the global arena, the cardinal challenge that must be dealt with by mining sector tripartite stakeholders going forward is to reach agreement on what constitutes the best possible enabling environment to ensure that the industry is able not only to maintain its contribution to economic growth and wealth creation, but to expand it. It is essential that the mechanisms needed to reach this goal have the buy-in and support of all parties. An additional priority for elevated mining industry performance is that when agreement is struck on how this is to be accomplished, stakeholders must accept accountability for the realization of objectives in their individual areas of responsibility. The unfortunate truth that currently confronts us is that in spite of its generous resource endowment, there has been little or no mining industry growth between 2001 and 2008. South Africa extracted minimal benefit from the recently ended commodities boom. In the 7 years that the boom endured, the world's top 20 mining countries, our own excluded, had a compound annual growth of mining GDP in the region of 5% in real US dollar terms. Over the same period, South Africa's mining sector declined by more than 1% per annum. This missed opportunity for the mining sector has lowered overall economic growth, reduced exports, and retarded socio-economic development. An interesting calculation reveals that had the South African mining sector grown at the same rate as its foreign counterparts over the same time span, an additional 50 billion rand would have been added to the real GDP, and as many as 40,000 direct industry jobs could have been created.